Mexicans that can't fight, and Dave Zigowitz, who shouldn't be in the Golden Gloves, not good enough for the finals, and something calling that the world title. This has been lending to the great sport of Americans' pride sport of boxing. We need some real title fights. Not no religious and political and racial title, but we need some real title fights. You go to see a heavyweight title fight now, you got fellas in the audience, they can beat the champion.
I ain't bothering him, don't he bother me. I don't pity on nobody when I climb through the ring. I'm not saying it because I would whip Jimmy Ellis, but I whip a whole lot of them guys. When they climb through the ring, I pity on not my brother. I go out there to take him out.
These boxing authorities, people who will rank Joe Frazier over me and rank him the champion when I've never been beat. I have the belt in my living room that John L. Sullivan had, Jack Dempsey, Rocky Marciano, Gene Tooney, Jack Johnson. Traditionally, I have the real belt. And for Joe Frazier to be a champion, he's got to beat me. See, those eliminations were only imitations. He's not the real champion. And I'll prove that he's not the real champion. See, Joe Frazier's just the kind of target that a good boxer like myself won't. He don't duck, his head is always open, he's flat-footed, he don't move. I can have a picnic with him.
Now, he's boxing now. Manuel Ramos, the heavyweight champion of Mexico, was considered a very powerful puncher.
Well, this heavyweight is fighting Frazier. He could take the advantage of that height and long legs if he could just step around a little more. If you notice, he gets on the ropes. Ooh, he just about got Frazier. Frazier would have failed if he could fall upright. Frazier was shook. Did you see him almost knock Frazier down?
Well, he hurt him.
Frazier's in trouble if he was just accurate with his punches. Frazier's a little cut.
Well, Frazier seems to have the attitude that, I didn't think he could do that.
I think Manuel Ramos just tagged Joe Frazier.
Just tag him with the right hand, too.
He's powerful, knowing how hard he hits. He leaves himself too open. He stands there and trade punches as if to say, well, you're not going to hit me. And
I think somewhat differently. I
really don't know how Frazier beat the man. This is the first time I saw this film, but I bet you it's in close. I bet you.
No, what happens is this: this man, Ramos, is throwing left hooks, and he drops his right hand as he hooks, and Frazier hooks simultaneously and hits him on the chin. You'll watch. This is how we've hit him, because he's waiting for this.
Inside.
Frazier has now seen that this is a regular practice.
I think I'm a little too good for the whole sport. From watching this thing, this is no match here. I would play with both of these kids.
That may very well be, but don't make a mistake with Joe Frazier.
Oh, man, what are you talking about? I thought you was a boxing scholar. Look at the punches, Frazier. Look at him trading punches. The man's not as tall as me, not as fast or scientific in no way. You're telling me now that I couldn't whip this man easier when Frazier's getting to him?
Well, that will have to be determined in a way.
Well, I'm sick and tired.
Well, you cannot hit me in front of all these witnesses. I'm going to provoke you. I'm going to provoke you into throwing a punch that's going to cost you $1 million.
Who's going to collect it?
I.
Your beneficiary. That's the last thing I would do is to stand right there
This
and
I
try
believe.
to slug. I bet you if he gets up, he won't move. Look at him right now. Right now, that's wrong.
He's going to get knocked out again. Knocked down again.
I can tell it, and I haven't saw it. He's in danger right now, trading punches like that with Joe Frazier. That's what Frazier won't. Frazier couldn't fight if you're boxing. That's why Frazier can whoop him, because he's done that. That's why Frazier's having a good time now. Both of them trading punches and slugging each other. That's what Frazier wants. You see, Frazier's arms are short, and he don't have no kind of footwork or no time in the rhythm, no boxing skill. This is what he wants. He's punching a punching bag now. If the man get on his toes and do some of that Sugar Ray Robinson stuff, Joe Frazier would be a kid and an amateur.